Hello there, I hope you're having a wonderful time. Today on Interaction, I will talk about the final list of the GCUB 2023 postgraduate list. Okay, so if you don't know about GCUB, it's a mobility program geared at moving international students to study courses at the graduate level and at the postgraduate level here in Brazil. There are lots of opportunities to study here. Well, if you are from a member country, because we have a list of countries that have ties and participate in the GCUB program in 5 different continents in the world, then you can apply and study here in Brazil. So the list I'm about to go through is the 2nd edition of this program. Okay, at my time it used to be PEC-G, so I came to Brazil to study under the PEC-G, but now we have the GCUB. During my time, the bureaucracy was a little bit high. You needed intermediaries. Seems now things are direct. So I think it's a development. And at this time, I want to congratulate each and every candidate that has made it on the final list. And if you've tried, you've not made it on the list, keep trying. Who knows, next year I might be congratulating you. The GCUB International Mobility final list for 2023 was out on the 16th of October 2023. For this year's edition, which is the 2nd edition of GCUB, more than 1,100 vacancies were made available by the Brazilian government to foreign students who want to study at the postgraduate level, that's the master's and doctorate level. And these vacancies are to be distributed among 54 high institutions of learning here in Brazil. Well, as I introduced earlier on, over 1,100 vacancies were offered by the GCUB program, but only 851 vacancies were filled. That's covering both master's and doctorate. To be more specific, 380 students were shortlisted at the doctorate level, and 471 students were shortlisted at the master's level. These students would be distributed in more than 40 Brazilian institutions, and the state universities are also participating. During my time, it was rare to see students getting admission to the state universities, but I think it's a great development because the internationalization has to be at all spheres, not just the federal institutions, but the state too. So I think it's a very good development by the Brazilian government. Well, we have 7 continents in the world, right? And 5 of them participate in this program. The continents are Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, and South America. There are other geopolitical divisions. For instance, when you go to Asia, you have the Middle East, and you have the Oceania, right, which is close to Australia. There are other divisions that make it a little bit clearer. And if you come to America, the North America, you also have the Central America, and you have lots of countries participating in the Central America, okay, but they are all called the North America. In total, you have 58 countries spread across these 5 continents. 38% come from Africa, 17% each come from South America and Asia, 5% come from Europe, and 23% come from North America. As you can see from the pie chart, Africa is the leading continent in terms of students coming here to study. Well, we know that Africa really needs to develop itself. That is why you have the flux of students to all parts of the world to study. And that's not a surprise, okay? And you see that Europe, you have very few people coming to study. It's also not a big surprise. It depends on how the development of the countries are. That's how you can maybe trace the nature of the movements. Well, just from Africa, we have a total number of 22 countries that are participating in this year's edition. That is students that would start studying next year. It also produces the country that would send the highest number of students to study here in Brazil. Guess which country it is? It should be a Portuguese-speaking country, of course. Okay, did you think of a country? Mozambique. So a total number of 224 students are coming to study here in Brazil. I wish you all the best. 10 countries are participating from Asia. From Europe, you have 3 countries coming to Brazil to study. From North America, you have 13 countries coming to study. Last but not the least, South America. Here in South America, there are 9 countries that are coming to study here in Brazil. But you know, somehow there are 10 in total because Brazil is also included in the list. But those that are coming from Brazil are just residents of Brazil. They are from other countries. As I said in the beginning of this video, all these over 800 students will be distributed in over 40 universities across Brazil. The highest number of students will be absorbed by the USP, that's the University of São Paulo. It will take 70 students, followed by UFPA, that's the Federal University of Pará, which is in the northern part of Brazil. If you are coming to UFPA, you are coming to the Amazon region. You will love it. Well, I want to congratulate you once more. As you come to Brazil, may you have the best experience. So let's see in the next video.